Was your like career in music really starting to pop off like right around when you gave birth?
No. My music career didn't start popping off until like 6 months after I had my son.
Okay.
Yeah, I started getting a lot of love on Twitter because I got a cute baby. So they was like, oh my God, the baby's so cute. And oh shit, she can rap. So I'm a follower. So then they just started listening to my old shit because I didn't have out any new music when my son came out. I had my mixtape from high school. And every now and again I would promote it, I guess, late at night. And people would still fuck with the joint, even 2 years after it came out. So, you know, just seeing, once again, people's reaction, like the stuff that they quoted with, the way it was moving on social media, I was like, bro, I could really do this. And once I found somebody who could push me and help me get where I needed to be and kind of be like, you know, you get a travel buddy. Because you can get booked for shit, but you don't want to go do that shit alone. So once you find your best friend, your main piece that you keep with you all the time, shit just runs smooth. It just...
So everything started really moving when your son was just 6 months old.
Mm-hmm.
So was that difficult at all, trying to balance like a career that's just starting?
Well, it wasn't. It doesn't move it fast. It doesn't move fast at first. It's just like, you know, the average, you get booked for one show a week. You know what I'm saying? And that's your money, I guess, or whatever. You get a feature. I mean, it was the features that was getting us by because I wasn't working a job. He wasn't working a job. This is my manager, but he wasn't working a job, and we was just like, we're gonna make it work off the rap shit. And I'm very blessed that through all of that, I was always able, and still always able, to take care of my son. Like I never had to call my parents and be like, yeah, can y'all give me money for this, or can y'all buy him diapers? Or I never asked them for help with nothing, cause I don't know, I just never asked them for help. So when the music shit started taking off, I felt like it was more money than when I was working a fucking job. So I just made me want to take it even more serious. Like.
So did you always think or know that it was going to be like a career in music? Or you at some point you thought, maybe I'm going to have a different type of career?
Oh, I wanted to be a teacher or a pediatrician. That's why I was working at the hospital, because I wanted to start interning and going back to school and everything. But when you start working in a hospital, you just, I don't know, I felt so trapped. Like, I just felt like a crazy person dying to just get out, do some wild shit. And when I finally broke out of that, like broke out of the adult routine that I felt like I had to go in just because I had a kid, it kind of just opened up my eyes to a lot of things, because I realized, like, there's people out here who really love what they do. Like, they can really live their dreams out if they just chase them. So my son, just looking at him, I was like, damn, I want him to always know my mother, she traced her dreams, and look where we are. So I can chase mine. So, you know, that's why I always try to keep going no matter what.
Yeah, well, I think that's really admirable. And also, I mean, so is working in a hospital.
Yeah. Yeah. I seen some crazy shit in there. I seen somebody shit on himself. I don't know, some wild shit. Like, some wild ass shit. I was like,
Okay, so to jump ahead a little bit to your music, you've called it Sugar Trap.
Mm-hmm.
So can you explain that title for us?
Sugar Trap is... We got OG, we got powder, we got choppers and flowers. If you scared, go call our ops, because we don't welcome no cowards. We keep stacks, and when we spray, it's like a cinnamon shower. You think it's diesel in the trap, because always smoking is sour. Sugar Trap is... Damn, I'm hot. Goddamn. Sugar Trap is like... This meets like, you know what I'm saying, gutter shit. AKs, Rubis, 30s, all that crazy shit. Shit you don't ever want to see. Purge shit. It's just a blend, just a mixture of both. I love trap. I love trap music, all that, but I feel like I'm too happy for that. Like, I love Chief Keef, but you know what? I don't even want to say that, because I can actually listen to Chief Keef and do my makeup bomb as fuck. And I know every other girl can, because that's that shit. But, you know, sometimes when you getting dressed and shit, you want to make that, you know, bossy, I think I'm cute as shit music that you could just listen to around your room when you cleaning up, or when you just want to dance, or when you with your bitches in the car smoking, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, yeah.
So what's your definition of trap music?
Like an artist, because I'm, of course, going to say Gucci Mane is the definition of trap music. Everybody makes it their own, though. Trap music it's the culture right now. Like, it's what you see. every day. It's the everyday life in a trap. It's the struggle. It's the money. It's that fast life. It's that losing people. Trap is everything in one world. It's like a world almost. Like, if you don't get it, then you're never gonna get it.
You think it's a sound too, as well as like the content?
I've seen people flip trap so many different ways. Like, I've seen people do some slow shit, some upbeat shit. I mean, people can brand whatever they want to brand as trap. It does have different sounds. It doesn't have like one specific sound. Like, it's not like all trap at one point used to be straight Zaytoven. You know what I'm saying? Now trap is like all these different producers, all these different artists who do that. At one point it was Waka and Gucci. And niggas is looking at them like they crazy. And now that's the culture. You know, people flip it and they change it over time, but that's what the culture is right now. I'm a girl and it's sweet and it leaves that taste in your mouth. Like, I want to keep listening to this shit. Like, I can't stop listening to this. Like, no matter if you hear it and you don't like it at first, if you hear it again, you're going to nod your head to it. It's like Cheetos. You can't just have one Cheeto. Like, who are you? You're a fucking monster. If you can eat one Cheeto, you have too much self-control. That's ridiculous.
And before you started making music, had you ever heard anyone do the kind of stuff even remotely similar to what you're doing now?
Nope. Female?
Anyone?
Can't name nobody.
So how do you think, you just think it was like a collision of your personality with this music you want to make, and it was just like...
I think it was just my swag. Like, if you even listen to the tape in 2014, there wasn't... I mean, in 2014, I didn't know who Yachty was. I didn't know who all these people that people be comparing me to was. Like, my shit still sound like Sugar Trap. My shit still sound authentic. It's just my voice. It's my voice and the type of beats that I pick and the type of melodies that I choose to use in the backgrounds. So, unless you could point me to a bitch who had a tape in like 2013 that sound like mine, I don't see nobody, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you were talking about how growing up, you don't have a whole lot of like lyrical hip-hop influences or hip-hop influence.
Nah, I still got a lot of lyrical. My father is a rapper, so he was always blasting that shit. Nas, fucking Jay-Z, Biggie. Who else my father always... Shit, then we got the OG shit like Luther Vandross, you know, Kevin Gates. Like, my father listened to all that. So I'm definitely well, you know, into that music too. Shit, Eminem, what's 3 6 Mafia, Juicy J, 2 Chainz, all that shit. Like, they all crank.
Yeah.
That's real rap.
I was just gonna say, do you think there's something to like coming to it from a different angle? Like, I often ask that question, like, what are your influences, stuff like that, and usually it's all the names you just said. It's not typically like the XX or the people that you had named.
Well, honestly, if I'm gonna go with anybody, it's gonna be Kanye West, because the first time I ever heard somebody humming on a beat, first time I ever heard somebody do like different harmonies and shit like that, that's all I wanted to do, was learn how to do that, was learn how to, like, you know what I'm saying? People comment on my music all the time and say shit like, she can't sing. But I'm not a singer. Like, I never was like, hey, look at me, I sing. I'm a rapper. So I tried to make it, in a lot of my songs you can hear, like, it don't matter if I hit the note or not. If it sounds sweet, then it sounds sweet, and that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. That's what I felt at the moment. And I feel like Kanye, he does that a lot of times. Like, it doesn't matter what y'all feel about what the fuck I'm saying. It sound cool. You gonna listen to it. Like, shit. And his shit be fire. Like, once you listen to it a few times, then you really hear what he's talking about. And it's like, oh, my God, I love this song even more. And I love that reaction when I'm listening to a song, so I try to give that to my fans. Like,
do you think melody or just the music in general has become more important than lyrics today?
No, I balance both. I don't know how that is for everybody else, though. I mean, melodies do make a huge difference in a song. You do not have to say anything, but if the melodies are right, if the bass drop lines up with that perfect, yeah, You know what I'm saying? Like, if it lines up with the perfect everything, fuck it, bro. It crank. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, as far as just getting on the beat and saying wild shit, I don't know about that. I try to keep lyrics, though, in my music, and I feel like a lot of rappers do. Just because they don't rap it the way you think somebody's supposed to rap it, that is art. Just because we're not, you know, painting this shit. It's still art. It's still how somebody feels. It's still how we interpret things. So